This is the garage overhead door opener. Okay, it's a metal panel overhead door right here besides the door, and higher than 5 feet, which is good, is we have our control button, and this is a warning notice. We have one of these two here. Good choice garage doors. Got that high enough, it looks like. Before we start, we have a little inspector theater. All right? I crack me up. Can I come in? Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door is open for you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome. See, this door between the garage and the living space is supposed to have a self-closing spring on it. It's supposed to always close. I get it. It's a nuisance. You're bringing groceries in, the door keeps closing on you. I know that. But it's supposed to have a self-closing spring because there's a lot of things in the garage that we care about maybe. All right? But the things we care most about, like our family and pets and friends, not necessarily in that order, our retirement documentation, our tax documentation, our registrations, collectibles, art, even guns, but the things we care most about are usually on this side of the door. And so we don't want the fire just walking in. I mean, it'll burn in eventually, but we need a little bit of time. So that's why we need that spring. Pet peeve of mine. All right. So the door opener button is high enough, and we have a warning notice there. What we don't have is that same warning notice or a similar type of warning notice on this door. We have spring tension notices on the bottoms of each corner like they're supposed to be. We have those. Now our optic sensors, they're not supposed to be farther from the garage, from the driveway than 6 inches. They're just a little higher than 6 inches, just a little. But they're not supposed to be higher than 6 inches. We have pull handles, that's a good thing. There's our warning notice. Okay. Warning notice and warning notice, high enough. Higher than 6 inches. Our optic sensors are higher than 6 inches. Did they use? Yes, they did. They used insulated staples on that. That's a good thing. All right. Now this manual door lock, it should be decommissioned. So you can lock the door like this. Forget about it. Push the button. Come home. Push the button in your car or whatever. And it could bend your door up. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. Is that another? That's another caution notice. They got plenty of caution notices. Then we have pull handles on the inside and exterior parts of the door. Nice spring, doesn't look like it's broken. Coming along, we got emergency pull handle. And when this home was built, garages were not required to have GFCIs on their ceilings. And so that's not GFCI protected. But enough of that rigmarole and theater. Let's just try it. There we go, our courtesy light's working. Door's moving up nice. Action is smooth. All right. Now, in my inspection agreement, I state specifically that I do not do block tests. All right. There's instructions baked into your report. Block tests are important. I get that. But my motto is to do no harm. To do no harm. And I'm going to do some harm here. I'm going to try and yank that off so I can get into the electric service panel. And I'm not putting it back. Because that was in the letter of intent that I sent to the listing agent. But this door is operating well. It's got the handles. Let's try it. Let's see if we've got a safety reverse. We know we have a safety reverse. We know it activates with the sensor. We do not know what the sensitivity is for the motion part. All right. So what's wrong? Our optic sensors are a little too high. Man, your door lock is not disabled. And I'm going to say that it's not GFCI protected, but again, it wasn't required when the home was built. But it's a safety device, so it makes the report. It makes the report for those reasons.